Hey guys, sorry, don't mind me. I'm here. Just getting myself. I apologize. It's a little warm. So got my jammies on. Just looking at the flyers to go shopping tomorrow. I will be on live pretty much for the night. Not that I do much, but apparently my life is that interesting. So feel free to watch. Please like and subscribe, share with your friends. Um, I am working on having a gift giveaway. I have a son that I have all of his a couple years, 3 years worth of gifts, pretty much. 2.5 maybe, because I brought a bunch of gifts to his dad's house and his father's house, and his father almost almost fell off the deck because he scared me. I never seen him scream like a lunatic. I mean, I don't worry, I have the proof. Wait till I show you. You're gonna be like, what? Like, I've never seen him like that in my life. Like, it looked like a scene out of like a horror movie, screaming at me. I almost fell off the porch. All I was doing was security door. I just first time too. By the way, I've ever knocked at his door. It was the outside door, and I rang the doorbell. Nobody answered, so they have like a little porch. Well, he used to because he doesn't live there. I know, I'm not stupid. Um, and he has a little like overpass, and the porch is very small. So I left the brand new backpack I got him with all brand new school supplies, which I have all pictures and videos and documents and receipts. It had gifts. It had Xbox games. Yeah, some of them were used. I got them because I had them, and then they were given to me. I thought Brayden would like those, of course, Batman, Sonic, and it was beyond the 360, so you could play it in the Xbox. I put everything in that backpack I could stuff in there, and of course, with all the holidays and the Easter Bunny coming and Santa Claus. I have a lot of stockings. I have a lot of goodies that were left for him. I don't know, a bunch of these old Pokeballs that we used to get, and you open them and you have surprises. So I don't know. I'm thinking obviously half of these gifts aren't going to mean anything. He doesn't want them. He doesn't even. His dad has brainwashed him to make it feel like I haven't been around when Kenny himself, yes, Kenny Souza, yes, you Kenneth, okay, you know who I am, and you act like I don't, and you know what? I didn't beg you ever to see your child. You would go over a month sometimes without even visiting him. Yeah, you might call, but to show up and then maybe you might take him for pizza and you'd be back. And I'm thinking you're taking him out for an hour or two. I didn't even get time to take a shower. But you know what? That's okay because me and my son, best friends, we were stuck like glue. And you can say things to hurt me and say my son doesn't want to see me as of like the last 2.5 years. You've been telling me that. He doesn't even ask about you. Well, I wonder why. Because he fears you, Kenny. Because you put the living fear and God in him. God forbid, because he asked to call his mother. And you know what? I'm gonna put it all on Front Street because I know that for a fact, and I got that proof too. I got proof. Everything I say, I got proof to back me up. And you just want to do whatever you do and want to ignore me. I'm your kid's mom, and you know what? I ain't going away. And I'll be damned because I raised that boy. And where were you? I was taking care of you too. Hence why you didn't live with me and we ain't together anymore. Because you got a little too comfortable with 3 years sitting on the couch, getting, as I'm working, collecting, working, what, 20 hours, 22 hours, 24 hours a week, and a social security check. So I paid the bills. You did nothing. You didn't have to pay the bills. Yeah, of course, when you did work, you helped. But the last 3 years we were together, you did not. And I begged you to get a job. I begged you. Caitlin would watch Braden anyways half the time you were there because he'd be in the room with her taking pictures, and now you keep his sister from him too. What did she do to him? You blew her off, and I have proof. Everything that she tried to come down and spoke to you, and until she even told you when she got on the plane, and you said okay. And the minute she got off the plane, you stopped answering her calls. That's not messed up. Okay, that's her brother. They were like best friends. and she won't ever forget him, and she's not gonna let it be. I promise you. I promise you. You know, my daughter got sexually molested because of the decision you made, Kenny. You said it was safe for my daughter to sleep over with your sister, younger sister, which is a few years older than Caitlin. I didn't see a problem with it. What's the problem? And her boyfriend was there, and I'm figuring, all right, well, I mean, normal thing is her boyfriend goes home. She's 17, and my daughter will stay over with Kimmy, his sister. Yeah, you know what? That was bullshit. Okay, so then they give her a drink, and now she's all of a sudden like Mom, I was so messed up. Like I feel like I couldn't move. I was so tired. And then but your sister did kind of fight back, saying no, Caitlin can sleep on the end. But he kept saying because he has this control issue, Jay, you effing pig, okay? And you got something to say about it? Well, I think you should be locked the fuck up because since you have like 5 or 6 indecent sexual exposure and touching minors, because you're a sick fuck, okay? And then so he tells Kimmy, no, my daughter can sleep in the middle. First of all, if that's Kimmy's boyfriend, Kimmy should have been like, absolutely not. It's not happening. Caitlin's going to sleep on the end and I'll be on the middle. Yeah, no, that's not what happened. So even Kimmy decided it was okay. And Kenny's mother, God rest her soul, R.I.P. R.I.P. I gone but never forgotten. Denise never. And, but yet you didn't tell me that Kimmy has her boyfriend sleeping over all the time and that your mother thinks that's okay. Because had I known that, that would have been the decision of why my daughter would not have stayed overnight there. Because if her and her boyfriend are sleeping over, and her boyfriend sleeping there, then that's cool. My daughter will do it when he's not around. And then he had control over Kimmy because Kimmy couldn't say no because she tried and it didn't work. So my daughter sleeps in the middle, and by the time they give her a drink to drink, and not even alcohol, just something to drink, they put something in her drink. Not they, he did. I'm pretty sure he did, and made Caitlin sleep in the middle. And Caitlin said, my daughter, she's like, "Mom, I was so tired, I couldn't even move." And she wakes up and he's on top of her, getting down her pants. You know what? That's sick. And Kenny, you didn't even have any shame for that. You didn't even care. You didn't care to tell me that. Oh, I'm sorry that I didn't tell you that. Yeah, he sleeps over all the time. I says, and you think this is okay? This was your decision, and if you're part of this family for over 4 or 5 years, yeah, I think you have a right to make a decision about your family that I didn't know too well, especially downstairs at your mom's house. And you know what Kenny had to say about that? That's my fault. I did that. And that has nothing to do with him. I'm her mother, and that's it. I made the decision. I said no. She wanted to go so bad, and you said let her go with it. It's just my sister. She's with my mother. They live at my mom's house. They'll be safe. Okay, but she's with Jay, that guy. Okay, and don't worry. It's no big deal. Jay's fine. I'm like, all right. Not thinking he would ever sleep over because that's not normal at 17. Sorry, just not in my house. That's my parenting. That's how we roll around here. I don't allow boyfriends in rooms and sleeping at houses. When you're 17 years old, you're still like a baby. And not in my house. Sorry. Wrong answer. Try again. And Kenny, I'm sorry, but that's a bitch move by saying that. I'm gonna call you on that. I'm gonna call you on everything too. So where's Dave? I need to find Dave. Anybody finds Dave Viveros, get him to me, please, because I need to talk to him. I really, really need to talk to you, Dave, because there's some things I think you should know, and if you don't know, you might know already, but you might not. And you're my son's godfather, so I'd like to speak with you. Uh, at any point in time, it would be great. Thanks. Um, Other than that, guys, I'm here. I didn't get to do my readings. I had a really long day. I had a lot of appointments I had to walk. I've been out with the city hall and just doing things in the past few days that just went absolutely nuts. And the weather has been horrible. Um, so, yeah. Anyways, I got that. And then tomorrow, I'm going to disclose the Florida Police Department. Yeah. And I got proof. okay? Because apparently they can make any decision they want on a drop of a dime, and it could be a different rule than yesterday that applied, but this today it may not apply just because they can make up whatever rules they want as they go. And you know what they told me? He admitted. He said, "Yep, yeah, absolutely right." Really? Hmm. All right, that's how we're rolling. So that'll be the next thing I'm exposing, and I am working on that to speak to the head honcho, like the chief and the lieutenant, you know what I mean, up to the sergeant, whatever I gotta do. Because forever, that's pretty horrible, man. And, Kenny must have some kind of pull, and you know what? I'm exposing it all. Because how is that fair? It's not fair to me. And if I haven't seen my son and you want to be in contempt, that's cool. But you know what? You're going to pay for that ultimately. And I'll be damned. And guess what? My kid comes home before you even know, because that's it. I'm his mother and I ain't got nothing to hide. Take my blood, do what you gotta do. Ain't got nothing to hide. Never will, never have. So on that, Kenny, thanks. Thanks for doing that, because you tried to have my son lie to me, and he was crying, almost crying and stuttering. And I told him to stop. I said, forget it. And I called you on that, and ever since then, you want to take my privileges away, and you think you the father of the year? Where have you been? Where you been, Kenny? Dave's house, seeing somebody else, you know? Hmm, Think about that. Yeah, I know. That's sick. Just like Caitlin, father. Let's be honest. You're really sick. And you've been doing that for years. Who are you? That is disgusting. And to find out and know, I'm sick to my stomach, because I already know you definitely did that with me. You did it when you were with me, so think about it. And I'm gonna leave it at that right now. So hopefully somebody will see this and show you. I don't care. I'm live. If you have anything to say, please bring it. Just come correct or don't come at all. And I'm asking about respect. And I will take you off the chat if you're not respectful. Anybody who is disrespectful, there's not time and a place for that. You can say something and you can say, hey, I'll talk to you afterwards, and we can talk via inbox or via text. You got something to say via phone call, but there's no need to put ignorant comments here, because you do that, I'll block you. So I'm just not dealing with that. Honestly. Let's be real. So that now that I exposed that, it's good. It's cool stuff. So this is joy in my life. So, I have one visitor. I wonder who that is. Someone that hasn't been around listening to my stuff for days. Oh, wonder who that is. Yep. No answer to my questions. Awesome. Yeah, the chat's right there. Chat away. Mr. C. Mr. J.C. So if you don't hear anything, I'm getting myself ready for bed, and my computer's gonna be on like all the time now, because my life's so important. I feel like everybody should be aware. So I hope you get to watch the beginning of this video, because you could hear all the shit I just talked about Kenny, and told out and called him on his shit, and let people know what he's all about. And that's not even the half of it. And if you can't see me, if you know me, then you know. Well, you haven't been in my room, because that's very few people, maybe 2 people, 3 people have been in my room. I don't have friends. I keep the few I have on my hand. That's it. So, I don't know. I guess when you decide to write and let me know you're here, you might have to wait 5 minutes. I get it. Depends on who you are, because it says you can't write unless you're a subscriber for 5 minutes. So we'll see. Maybe it's my boy. Probably not. I don't care, and I'll keep making this public, and I will keep going, and I don't care what anybody says. And my son will find me, because you know what? His dad's going to pay. Kenny, you will pay. Because an eye for an eye, I would never do the things you did, even if you didn't come around for a month to 2 months. Okay? I always let you see your son, no matter what. And you're gonna do that, and then you're gonna try to tell me you've had him since he was 5? Huh? What's his head start name? Well, you was never even in preschool. You didn't see his first play. You never even went there. You never saw met a teacher. And what's his first grade teacher name? What's his kindergarten teacher's name? What's that? Oh, you don't know that, right? No, because you weren't there, and you were on the list not to be there. Because if you ever showed up, you wasn't just walking out with my kid. And you know what? I asked you to do one thing because that's what parents do. We work together. Something happens to me, God forbid, you be the first person I would hope that's where I would go to. Now, I wish I did things totally differently because you're absolutely absurd. And talking the way you talk about me to my son, you know he's going to remember that, right? You know he's going to hate in the long run, right? Especially when I run my paperwork. And yeah, I'm not perfect. I fucked up. And Kenny, but what about you? It's okay for you to sell coke, do what you do, drink bleach, almost kill yourself right in front of my son? Yeah, no. And then that's why you was in the mental institution for over 2 months, right? Begging to come back. I got pictures of me and Caitlin and Braden coming to visit you. And we visited you faithfully. And I was there to support you 100%. And where did you come home to after you finished your 3 months? To me, right? Because once again, I have a heart, and you took advantage. You got a little too comfortable, buddy. Ain't happening. So when you can comment, whoever wants to comment, please let me know you're here. I'll be right back. I'm just gotta take my meds, and then I got schoolwork. But I'm gonna keep that on live, and I'll open my other laptop. I got 3 of them, so I don't care. You do shit. I don't care. So this wasn't for kids. So if there is a kid here, cool. I wish my kid was there. Please, if you are, man, give me a side register and give me like the code. Give me the Bella code or something. There's something me and you know all the time. And I'll never give up, right? I won't. And I'm not even go there with the rest of what's going on, but it's not good. Not for you. I mean, not you. It's just not good of what's going on with your father. And I don't know what he's thinking. But I don't think you staying at your aunt's house is proper when your mother's right here. And you have a bedroom, you have your own place to come here if you want. So, no reason. Sorry you don't make a decision. I love you to death, and I never did anything to hurt you. Your dad took this away. But I promise you, I got all these gifts, and I'm willing to help and help somebody else. Remember how I taught you? We give away toys, and you usually get toys, remember, from the yellow bins and stuff. We put the reds together. Callie. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. I'll be right there and take a minute, and I just gotta go make sure my cat's fine. And I'll go check. I wonder who that is, because they ain't writing, so we'll see. Excuse me. About to play some Fortnite too. And about to just snooze on it. Everybody can watch me. Don't worry. I swear. I can't even believe it. I'm so disgusted. Kenny, I hope somebody shows this to me. I'm disgusted with what I heard. And I want to talk to Dave Riveros, my kid's godfather, and I will find him. I got his Facebook. I will find him because I got something to tell him. I'm sure he knows, but you're sick like that. No writing? Hello? I wrote there, so why ain't you writing? Oh, that you have on one hand, and I am the middle one. I thought you were going to change the background. Yeah, I am. I don't know how to do it. I've been asking you for help, but you haven't helped me because you don't read my messages, Mr. Kudo. So, what do you have to say to that? Come on, give me a comeback while I take my meds now. I'll be right there. You're the friend. You're the friend that, and you still didn't answer my question, and you didn't even say you took an hour at CVS. What are you doing, Casanova? What's you, the big Casanova? You must be. And then guess who drove by again? Yep, Mr. Joe. So I hope you texted him today. Probably not, because you don't text me. You don't answer my questions. You see this? Hey, it's all doubts here. I really don't give a shit. So I ain't got nothing to hide. And people want to hear my mouth. I ain't swearing to anybody, and they don't have to listen. And it's all for doubts. So you don't like it? Keep it moving. Not talking to you, Joseph. Joseph. I am the friend on one hand. You are the friend on one hand and on the other hand. But I'm going to punch you with this one hand because I'm going to kick your ass. I know you hear me. You didn't come in till halfway the stream. You missed it, the best part. You should go back to the beginning a little while. And while I'm just sitting here doing homework or playing my game one round to make my meds kick in, when that happens, you should cut back to the beginning real quick and check it out. It's pretty epic. I don't know, I just decided to roll on about Kenny and wanted to be a pig and my daughter, keep my daughter from my son too, and get my daughter. My daughter got molested and sexually molested and been dealing with it from all the way from what 15, like 2015 till last year. It finally got closed. Like he ain't got nothing to say for himself. He said it's my fault. Fuck him. I'm gonna let everybody know. And he wants to wait till I need to find Dave Riveros, his bestie, and I got his Facebook, and I'm letting him know too what's going on and what's been going on. And you know what I'm talking about. I'm not saying it right now. He knows me. If Kenny saw us right now, he knows exactly, and I bet you try to get a hold of me. But guess what? I don't really care. I tried. He's on the run. He's doing whatever, and game on. And I forgot to tell you who I saw today, Joseph. Guess who I saw? Miss Jen. What does that name mean to you? You can put it in the chat. I don't care. Who we talked about before up the street. You know what I'm talking about. If you know who I'm talking about, just tell me you know, because you know her. Remember we talked? Don't say it in chat though. I'm just having to drag a cigarette and get my man. You have to give me a second. But I saw her today, and I gotta go there tomorrow. It's been 2 years. Leave it at that. 2 years, and that's why I know I've gotten the paperwork I've gotten. And you know what paperwork I'm talking about. I'm hoping that you hear. You know, like no shots and stuff. I know you can hear me, but don't say too much in chat just in case, because I'm not giving him a heads up. He knows what he's doing wrong. So that means my kid is definitely being neglected. All right, she said, just come to me tomorrow. She's going to give me every single paperwork. I said, I'll show you all the paperwork from, like, that I have documents saying that, like, but she goes, absolutely no, you don't need that. You're his mom. She said, I'll give it all to you. I said, you don't have to give it all because I have everything. She's going to give it to me for the last few years. Now I know why I've been getting those papers. Yep, MIA, baby. Just stop showing up. Oh, really? So that's why. And so that's another form of neglect right there. It's all right. I got that. Don't worry. I might fix that part in the video later, but I really don't care at this point because you know what? I wish he would. But he don't know. He don't know what's coming. He can run. He can hide. Take my kid out of state. That's even worse because I'll tell you right now, he was told specifically he can't. So let me find out. I don't care if it's a week vacation. I don't give a shit. You don't just take my kid and then you disappear. And I'm calling to do a wellness check tomorrow. So for our PD, you get this message. I'm telling you now. I'm doing a wellness check. The only reason why I'm not calling right now because you're not banging on someone's door waking up my son at 2:05. If he's even there, I don't even think he is. And I don't think he's anywhere where he's been. You got my kids scaring me, Kenny. I hope you're proud of yourself. But you failed to leave out all the stuff you did. But it was okay for you to do stuff. And I slipped up, okay? I slipped up. Big deal. I can't change the past. All I can do is continue to do what I'm doing on the right path. And you want to ignore me? So guess what? Okay? It's on like Donkey Kong. Game on. Yeah, the game has just begun. I'm coming, Joe. One second. If you're still there. Hold on. I just can't hear because it won't let you talk. So hold on. That's only if I put you in a meeting with me, and then you could talk anytime you want. I mean, I can. I have to do a background, but I'm asking you to help me. You don't know how to help me. I asked for help today before you left, and you left me hanging high and dry, and you know what I mean. You did not help me. I did it all by myself. Not really, but use your imagination. I had to go and take care of business, and I cleaned up after you, and I took the ladder down, and yeah, you left me hanging. Leave it at that. Or maybe you. I don't know. I can be a goofball. I don't give a shit. From here on out, I'm going to go live as much as possible and leave it going unless it needs to be charged or I need to shut down for a minute because I've been on for too long or whatever, and then turn it right back on. I don't give a shit. Game on. And then I'm going to keep sharing it on my Facebook. So if you get the link, I have the link. I'll send the link to your email. Share it on your Facebook or share it on the Facebook website. You can, and you can put yourself as anonymous. So no one has to know you're talking about me. Even though I know you don't care anymore. But I'm sorry. And a bunch of bullshit happened to you. Don't worry. That Fall River Fire Department headquarters, emergency services, yep. Exposed too. Mr. Richard Aguiar. And Mr. Victor thinks they're like bomb.com. Yeah. Little do they know. Too bad, Victor. You would try to go out for coffee, quote unquote, for a year with me. And then tell me, oh, your wife don't help you. Well, that's pretty bad. So you're saying that you want to take me out for coffee and you want something from me that your wife can't give you? What do I look like? I'm like, I wish. You don't have that much money. I promise you, ain't nobody got that much money. If they did, trust me, I'd be rich. One time. I'll go to Vegas where it's legal. Hey, it's a job, right? Just saying. Why not? My kids' fathers have all done that. Been pigs and screwing this person, that person, maybe that person's family. Pretty sick. I'm coming. Let's see if he fell asleep, probably. He knows I'm talking shit too. Hope you can hear me well. Let me know if the mic's high, is it too low, is it good? And Jen talks so highly of you. She's like, he is so awesome. He's the greatest guy. She's like, I said, yeah. I said, he's my friend and he's a boy or a guy. I said, but sometimes we can say we're together or seeing each other, but I said other times he just like is in a different planet and doesn't read anything I write. I said, but yet he's a rock away and he'd be there in a heartbeat for me. And sometimes he just shows up because he sees my message and he doesn't even read it all. He's just like, okay, I go by 7-Eleven. Do you want a soda? Anybody who's listening, yeah. And I say, I might not even answer him right away. And then I'll see it because I have to, do all the responsibilities that comes with adulting and being a mom. I've learned so much and cleaning the kitchen, and doing the handy woman work, and then you're supposed to come back, and then I don't hear from you. And he goes, "Oh, I was here. I was just moving stuff and helping my mom, and then do this." I says, "Really? Oh, that so it took you that long to get back to me, and you couldn't have just said, hey, Rach, I gotta do this. I'm gonna help my mom do this. So if I don't answer, when you get back to your phone and get this, just text me. And if I don't answer, I will write back when I'm done." So I write this thing because I had written a paragraph and you didn't answer any of the questions. And I said, "Okay, so you got out of work and you said, I'm going to go home and eat something. And I'm ready to go in front of the computer, but I can't even look there and see what you wrote yet because I won't concentrate." See, that's how much I'm so overwhelmed, and my brain has like so much knowledge and things that I need to remember and that pop out. It's like ready to explode, you know? And I only want it to explode um, at the right time and on the right person, because that person knows and apparently is running and hiding, from me, but yet still stalking me. Mr. Kenneth Francis Souza, aka Gigi, which must sound for like, it must stand for like, let me see, hold on, Gigi, so let's see. We will say that was the nickname as he grew up in school. So Gigi must be like OG, like gangsta, but not gangsta. So let's see. Gangsta, wait, gangsta. Oh wait, huh? Gigi, huh? Huh, huh. um, getting. Let's see, getting or G'ing, huh? Getting G'ing, being a G and getting as many girls that he can. And that's okay. Hey, as long as, you're not with me, hey, that's to each his own. Touche, touche. But when you're with me, and you did tell me, you said, "Hey, I'm going to be honest, I don't have any kids. I would like to have a kid, but I lived on my own, and I like it that way." And I said, "Oh, same here. I agree." Because, like you said, I can come and go as I please. And I said, "Same here." And then he's like, "I know, but I actually never had a girl where I'm thinking it would be better because we're always together. And why don't we just, instead of me paying rent where I am and you paying all this rent, why don't we just live together?" And I'm like, "Well, you're live with your best friend, and that Dave, that's my kid's godfather, and you've been best friends with him since high school. You lived the minute you could live on your own and left 40th Street apartments and projects and was old enough. You moved in with him, and he had his own business, but you were there all those years. But, you did say, hey, you came and go and you could have a girl over, and when you were done, doing and what, the nasty, because, you have to be a pig about it and have a different girl all the time only because you bragged about it, and that was when you were younger. But you wasn't when you were too much younger, because you were still doing it. Maybe you were younger and maybe you kind of got it twisted, Mr. Kenneth Souza. Maybe you were younger, but the people you started, like, taking home from the club, and back in the day when you used to sell coke, and you said you was a big hustler and you could you would have a different girl over all the time. Hey, I got checked and everything. As long as I knew I was safe and clear, and I would lay down with you, but that shit had to stop. And you said, "Oh, obviously," and you wanted to come live with me. And you say, "That's the first girl I've ever would live with. I can't believe I'm gonna do this." I'm like, "I never asked you. I didn't force you." And in my head, I'm like, "No, stay at your house. I like it." Meaning, I come and go, and if I do have you over, I can just tell you, "Hey, I just need you to take care of me," and guess what? Then you can just keep it moving. Go out, go, leave, keep it moving. Come correct, and then when you do, beat it. But you want to stay, and then you want to lay down and have a baby, and you say, "I don't have no kids. It would be nice." And I did all that, and guess what? I didn't know that you were going to do what you did, and you started just acting absolutely not yourself. People were concerned about you, even your best friend. Like, yeah, he was calling me, and they were all checking up on you. No, and then you want to talk about this and that, and then all of a sudden you got laid off because there's only a few people that worked as a detailer. So, each year, and you gotta kind of circle it out. So he laid you off, but it was more of, "Hey, I'm doing this, but we'll say it's a layoff, but you need to get your shit together, come corrected, don't come at all," because you were fucking up at work, like going home early, not showing up, or had an excuse and then was acting weird when everybody's concerned about you. But little do they know what was going on behind their back. Like, I don't think anybody realizes. I can't believe my daughter. I love her. That's my angel, Caitlin. And not only are you going against a judge's order and a judgment, an order from a judge that still told you the last time of what it was. That was a hint. And just so you know, it doesn't matter. I don't care what you tell Seven Hills and all that. Even Seven Hills had to give a paper. And you say, "My son didn't want to see me." And they find that hard to believe because they never seen, they use us as an example there. Because we never had a bad visit. They've never had to ask me to leave because of me being not right, intoxicated, or whatever. And guess what? Then you start saying, my phone calls up, call this day, can you call this day instead of this day? I accommodate you, Kenny, 1,000% if I could, and I would. And I would do anything. And then all of a sudden, like, you're on your high horse, and I accommodate you, I help you, and I would never do this to you. You would go months without seeing breathing. And then, even when you were living, when you got laid off, you got too comfortable. For 3 years, you just stayed home, where I busted my ass getting a check monthly and working another job, and going in and going out, and even going extra hours that I didn't get paid for. But what did you get? Every day you had a pack of cigarettes that I had to buy because you weren't working, and marijuana for you. That wasn't even legal yet. So I had to buy you a quarter. Now I'm going to talk about it. If we're going to talk about it, let's talk about the real thing. So that's $40 for the quarter cigarettes. So 40, that's like 55, 57, $58 I'd spend every day on you, and especially when I was pregnant. I couldn't smoke weed, and I didn't want to once I found out. But you still sat on the couch, and Caitlin usually wanted to be with her brother, and they were hanging out together. So you weren't really doing anything. And then I come home at midnight, after midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. You're sleeping. I don't even have dinner in the microwave. Like, what is really going on? And now you're mad at me. So you're in contempt with me. Okay, that has nothing to do with his sister. You made plans with her 3 times, never mind. She had to keep coming back up here for the last, what, over 12 years. This, her being sexually assaulted and molested by somebody that was your sister's boyfriend that you said was safe to go to your mother's house and God rest her soul. What's wrong with that, Kenny? And you damn skippy, I would keep saying it until somebody hears me. And then you think it's okay to just be with whoever you want and just up and leave and then stop me from seeing my son, just like the Seven Hills and the judges said. Okay, it doesn't matter. He's a minor and he was 9 at the time that you're saying that, and he didn't want to talk to me. I says, I don't care. It's my phone call. He's mad at you. I says, okay. And Kenny, I don't know if you've noticed this, but he's my son, and it's not the first time he'll be mad at me, and it surely won't be the last. But he doesn't make the rules. But Kenny apparently lets it Braden. So Braden is the boss of the house. Except when Braden wants to call and talk to me, he can't because he gets lashed out at. So he has stopped asking. So now he had to feed into the drama and listen to his dad, Kenneth, his father. I apologize because that's not a dad. Talking bad about me when I didn't even do anything back to you. I'm sorry. You said I ruined your life because you had to change your schedule around and you actually had to stop working some days and hire a babysitter. I have that text message. I still have it. Actually, in an audio recording from that many 43 and a half, 4 years ago, Penny. Do you remember that? And you got mad at me and I said, welcome to my life. I've been a parent for years because Katie's now 26, but she's probably at 22 at the time. And you saw me raise Caitlin. You saw me go through everything I went through with her. So, and now all of a sudden, such a bad mom, but every time when you did show up, you wanted to see him, you saw my house, and if you had a problem, and I'm such a bad mom, and I'm doing bad things, you came up and you dropped him off. You've come to my house right before, and you helped him get ready for the new school year. You helped do his hair. We walked him to school. We've been to the fireworks together. Hey, don't go there. Don't go there. Okay, but yet even your brother, your brother comes to my house knowing that we don't do any of that at our house and I'm clean, comes here drunk as a skunk and high as whatever, and you were doing something and he was trying to get me in the bedroom while you were sleeping to have sex with me, and then I didn't want to tell you until after you left and everything because I didn't want to start a problem, but I needed to tell you in case it got brought up or it looked like it's my fault. So I told you, and I said, you tried to bring me in our bedroom, like when you were sitting on the living room sleeping. Who does that? And I told you that, and then you said it was, you talked to Moshi, and your brother said it was me. I did all that. I would never, by the grace of God, on my uncle Billy, my grandpa's life, okay, on my son, I would never do that, and you know better. I would never be with your brother, especially Moshi. None of your brothers, okay? Because the other one just is mean. Seems like he's always like just miserable. But maybe that's changed, and that was me because you even said it. You're like, yeah, nobody really talks to him because he's always had the attitude problem or whatever. But don't put the blame on me. Listen, okay? And then because I said I didn't want to be with you because I gave you year after year, try to get a job, and you did nothing. Just let me take care of you and make sure all the bills are paid. I did everything. You just sat back and enjoyed yourself. And now you're father of the year. F you, Penny. And you keeping Katie from her brother after making plans with her from Florida 3 times. And she even talked to you when she got on the plane. And she made plans with you weeks before. And you're like, okay. And the minute she gets off the plane, you don't answer your phone for that whole week. So she can't see her brother. So because you're mad at me, Braden suffers. Caitlin suffers. So we all suffer. All because you think you are the king now? No, that's not the way it goes. And let's talk about discipline. You're snatching my son up when he's coming home with bed bug bites. Tell him, no, you don't ever let him sleep on the futon, and you did. I got all the pictures to prove it. And the nurses came at me. I had neglected on me because of you. But once again, it was proved like Braden don't lie. So we had to tell the worker, no, I got it for dads. Right, because you don't listen. You only do what's happy for you. because you wanted some girl in your bed. So screw my son, let him get bed bug bites. Again, that's the last time he accepted your house. And then I tell you I don't want to be with you anymore. Like just, I'll give you a month, but you gotta go. And then all of a sudden you want to go in the bathroom, and I see you and your son's walking by, taking right through your stepdaughter. Well, thought so. And I actually had to see you out of my peripheral. You're drinking bleach, and I threw it out of your hand, looked all over the place, because that was my first reaction. And you said, if I can't have you, and I can't be with you, or my son, then I don't want to live. I said, nobody said that taking your son. That's your son. I will never do that to you. And then you want to act crazy, talk about you fighting the whole police department like he's a man. Get the hell out. That's okay, Kenny. I'm exposing you, bro. It's no joke. Like, you needed to make me mad enough that it took me that long to sit here and say that, because I needed to do it without looking at the screen, because sometimes it gets me distracted, because you make me so angry, Kenny, because it's not fair what you did. And then you lie in the court of law, lying about my son blocking me and all that. No, that's not the truth. My son didn't block me. Never that. It was you that blocked me. And I have that text to prove that too. So once again, you lied under law. But ultimately, everything that I sent my son, when I did, and you let me when we were talking, Pikachu whole sheet and blanket and all his little plushes, where'd all those go? How come some of them have been missing and never been found again? It's like, you just take all the stuff I give you and throw it away. And if you threw his whole gift bag, that backpack was full, over $300 worth of gifts in there, school stuff, notebooks. The backpack was brand new, and all of them had tags on it. And I don't leave tags on it, but and you said you weren't going to give it to me. And if my son didn't get that, the other one is going to have to deal with that, because I have all the pictures, and I have he had like 10, it was like 8 to 10 Xbox games, brand new one, a lot of them used. All that, and the rest was full of all his Pikachu stuff that I got him. And I'm telling you, like, he's gonna know everything, because I have everything, all the pictures, everything. And I've tried to reach out to you, and you don't want to answer me. You want to send me to the Spanish guy's list? Oh, please. You mean the guy that's living in the apartment that you say you live in? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. Tell him to lie. You keep teaching. You're lying like that, and then you're making my son lie. You're just teaching him. And he usually looks up to their parents. But I hope I think he knows better by now. Just saying. Oh, whoa. Joseph. Oh, my battery's running low. Joe, you wrote all that stuff, so I have to sit there and read it? Oh, good. It's just a lot of emojis. I'll put the puzzle together. Hold on. It says you might want to plug in your PC. Oh, yeah, or it's going to die. Hold on. Oh, come on. Ow. Come on. Are you sleeping? He wrote at 2:19. Are you sleeping, Joseph? Joseph Kuda. Write me now. I know you're here. You might have fell asleep. But when you wake up, you will. Maybe you're listening to the beginning. Hello. You okay? And you need to make sure when you do listen to this whole thing, Joe, if you don't hear me, that you need to make sure you call Joe or text him. If there's a problem, let me know. I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me okay, or is it too loud? Let me read your thing. I own that. He said I own that. Yes, I know how it is. Bacon. The mic is good, thank you. Everything's good. I see Ken, the fire, and the storm, with the tacos and the pizza and the bowling balls. Railroad probably crossing, kinda. Yep, don't go there. Yep, the bank. That's a good place for me. I'm trying to read through emojis if anybody does listen to this later. Gifts. Oh, that was like money. Yes. Is that like airfly money? Airdrop? Airdrop it to me. Money bag? Oh, am I gonna get money someday? No. Kenny got screwed. You want to take my check for and behalf and give it, and it's supposed to go to my son and get child support for the last 3 years. Are you all right, bro? Hold on. The key in the mailbox. The mailbox has opened now, and then the speaker and the heck basketball skating punch. When you wake up, you might be watching it, but I mean, like from the beginning. If not, I know you'll wake up. If I am sleeping, I probably won't be. I just took my other med, so I'm gonna. I did some little bit of schoolwork earlier. I had to do I have to read like literally 14 chapters, and I've already gotten like the ninth chapter down. I think I have like 3 more I gotta read or 4. Mm-hmm. For what? Why are you setting your alarm? What, for work? If that's you, yeah, because you just wrote 2:32. You're setting your alarm, okay? For what? Why, you have a date? Uh oh. Are you going to see? You're seeing your girlfriend? What, before work? You're gonna go see her? Or the side chick? You are? You said yes. You are gonna see the side chick. Ah, that's amazing. I can't believe you just said that. Well, at least I know. I already knew. That just confirms my suspicion. Okay, whatever. I'll be here. Are you just gonna leave it on though? So if you fall asleep or say you wake up and like go pee, let's just say in an hour, it will be on, or no? I just want to know. That's okay. I don't need anybody to watch it, but just in case anybody's worried about me, I'm gonna make sure I just post it on my Xbox right now too. Well, Joe, I don't know what that yes is concerning. So that yes could mean anything. You're pretty vague. So okay, I guess good night. I don't know what that means if you're gonna keep it on or not, but let me know. I'm going to be walking to Stop and Shop. Good night, Joseph. Since you disappeared. Jerk off. I understand. I don't know though why, because you was home for all those hours and then you was at CVS. You could have just slept in your car after you met your side chick, you know? Just saying. Why are you coming in delayed reaction? Is that because of the video or is that just because like you're half asleep? I just want to make sure because I don't know. I know I said it on like if you're not subscribed and you have to wait 5 minutes to comment, but I don't think that means you are on here, you're good. So I don't think you have a delay. Remember, we could have set that, and I chose not to. I just want to make sure that it's just you that you're half asleep, or is it lagging, or is it not letting you comment right away? I don't know. I'm confused. But all right, just go to sleep. I'll figure it out. Because you said I'm setting my alarm for work. I asked that like in the beginning, like 5 minutes ago. So I was just asking. What is that noise? Who's over there? That's not my cat. He's sleeping. All the other ones are locked up. Hold on. Where's my phone? What the heck? Yo, if that's a mouse, I swear to God. Just laughing, but it's not because something. Okay, good night. Are you going to keep it on or no? This. Just tell me if you're going to keep this on your tablet in case you wake up. I'm not going to say much, so I'm just going to sit here and play my game. Just so I know if you disappear. Or you're just going to leave it on and fall asleep and wake up with it. Don't just say yes. Answer the question so I know what part you're answering, please. And then you can go to sleep. Or call me if you want to answer the question. It will take 2 seconds and I'll get off the phone. I don't know what that was. Who goes there? The ghost? Leave me alone, ghost, please. Not tonight. Alright. Thanks. Good answer, Joe. Okay, whatever. See, this is what I mean. I told you don't have to bother. You don't have to call tomorrow. I'm fine. I'll be alright. I'm good. I fall back, okay? And then I won't bother you. I told you. You didn't read it, but I said what I had to say before. So it's fine. You can shut your stream off. I can shut you off if you want. Ah, cat hair. Cat hair in. Oh. Let me share this on Xbox. Tell them, hey, come see my live stream. Yeah, it is the ghost. The other ghost, too. You like to go ghost a lot. I think you take after the ghost, jerk. Good night. Talk to you someday. Maybe. I don't know. I told you it's good. Good night. But you can leave it on. I won't talk very much. I'll lower it. Sorry. Don't worry, I have nobody else watching. I don't have any other friends yet. But once I do, oh, sound like Donkey Kong. Good night. I'm gonna play Fortnite. Well, hey, I want to see you better. Let me see if I can change it a little better. There we go. Yeah. Almost. you, secret giving you the secrets to to understand ghostly vibes. Yeah, yeah, vibes to you and your vibes to you and your brain, brain to your brain, or could sending the to you directly, directly through through electric currents, electrical currents, and yeah, can send send you into convulsions. And, and, and if the ghost uh, the ghost uh, is in a pissy mood. Oh, they will send, send you electronic shock waves through your whole, whole body. So maybe you have, wait, hold up. Wait, what? What is the still on? Maybe. Oh, I, want everybody to hear that. What?
What the fuck? Here, what? Hmm. Hmm. Dentino. All right. Man.
Get down. Get down. Get it. This fucking cat don't listen. Get the fuck down. Yep, I'm gonna enter this right now. You don't want this? Bye. Would you like that? What? Okay, I'll give you a couple. You had enough energy to go back. This is it, no more. That's good night. Chill. Please, chill your hormones. Ciao. Wow. Wow. Guess you wasn't keeping me on. Um, um, hey guys, I'm here. I'm just doing homework and stuff. Not much to do, so I'm gonna set it up. Actually, I might stop it and then restart it because it's telling me I have Windows Update. So I might do that and I'll come right back on. Okay, guys, let's see if we can do that. Joe, do me.